So, Ādi-līlā, chapter 4, verse number 23. Devotional service rendered to me by the living beings revives their eternal life. Okay? So we talked about it revives even, from the beginning, like doing Vaidhi Bhakti, starting to revive our eternal life. But that's not enough. The Lord didn't come just to give Vaidhi Bhakti. He said, he knew people would need a start at some. So he taught Vaidhi Bhakti again. And then, he really came for spontaneous devotion. And we're in that phase, man. Now spontaneous devotion is being given here very quickly. Only 50 years from Vaidhi to transitions to spontaneous devotion. So, Meena, that's a good title for that. We're here to usher in the transition period here. Help make a bridge. But but you notice, if you just want liberation, you can chant Hare Krishna around devotees, more or less. If that's all you want, you can. There's teachers and gurus kind of in that. There's still offenses there. But really, if you really want Vrindavan, you got to sacrifice everything for it. And this preaching causes you. It forces you to sacrifice. If you come here, like people sometimes that come here, or like Balaram and Lalita, they can hear up to the point when I start destroying the anarthas. And if you believe in any anarthas out there, in other words, personification of anarthas, like the devotees I preach about, and everybody practically is more or less attached to these persons that are still under the whammy. See, it's like, if you notice in Vrindavan, there's still Kaya there, there's still Putana there. See, there's still these demons there. They come to Vrindavan, okay? But in order to enjoy the happiness of the devotees there that are free of the demons in Vrindavan, then you have to, they have to be killed. See, so they have to be, they just have to be destroyed. And basically, we have to destroy the ignorance, destroy the faith in the anarthas. Because all these devotees there, the ones I pointed out already, they appear to be, Putana appears to be the perfect devotee, right? So good, Paka, everything. But still, the realization is not true. There's still envy and jealousy in the heart. See? So there are many teachers in Vrindavan who are teaching, pretending to be, they actually believe that they're uttamadhikaris, man. See? But they're actually still under the whammy of Putana and Kalya. Okay? Because their realization is just not up to snuff. And that's how we're going to get them, how we're going to free many people that are captive by these teachers who fool many people. There are a lot of devotees they come in and they go to them and they think they're going to get the ultimate bhakti, but they're stopped at that platform until somebody breaks them through, and that's us. Okay? And that was Prabhupada knew that. He said he knew his godbrothers were still caught in Putana and Kalya. See, but you see, you have to literally, truly sacrifice everything that you believe in to get Vrindavan. In other words, you have to believe in a Vrindavan associate that what they're telling you is true. You have to be convinced to let go of it. Otherwise, you come here like Balaram told Janaki. Yeah, I can hear up to the point when he starts to point out, the faults in following Lalita and myself. Then I can't hear anymore. See? In other words, they don't want their faith destroyed in Putana and Kalya, which they're manifesting. They're serving that. They can serve up to that point. See, Kalya is in Vrindavan, so is Putana. They're there. So, but they're not free of the influence which doesn't allow them to really have intimate relations with Krishna. See? They can't understand Krishna properly. But they're there. See? So you notice Krishna had to destroy the ignorance in Putana. He had to destroy the ignorance in Kalya. See? So those are those persons that are actually serving Putana and Kalya. That ignorance has to be destroyed for them to relish Vrindavan, the happiness of Vrindavan. So in other words, you have to really trust Krishna, and Krishna, if he's going to destroy those demons in those who are in Vrindavan, but serving up to that point, they got the hypocritically devout devotee. See, they're hypocrite. They say, yes, I'm the transcendental friend of Prabhupada. See, Prabhupada is a true, genuine Vrindavan resident, and Putana, she lies. She can't help from lying. She's under that. She believes she's equal to all the devotees there, like Prabhupada and all that, but they're not. Okay? So that's why everybody that wants this, basically you just have to do what the Vedas actually teach. You got to sacrifice everything for Krishna. You got to sacrifice your faith in the Putanas, those who are still under the whammy of the demon Putanas. They're that ignorance. See? Oh, they're actually pumping out the Kalya poison, and they're killing those who follow them. They're killing the bhakti of those who follow them. I know, I been there, done that. See? So they're all there. They're in Radhakund there, they're in Vrindavan. Okay? So it's only where Krishna is really working through a real, genuine associate can destroy that ignorance, but you have to be willing to let go of it. You see, Lalita and Balaram, they're not willing to let go of that ignorance, are they? No. We'll hear from Gaurahari, yeah, but don't show us the darkness. No, we want to keep serving that. Matter of fact, we'd like to bring it in there. We'd like to come in and bring this equality with the real devotees, equality with Gaurahari. Let us just continue the prema mission. They think they got real prema. That's why I said, Narayan Raj thinks he's got real prema. See, my two students who are booted out of here, or they booted themselves out of here, They think they got real prema. See, they all think they got prema. Radhakund Babaji's too. My ex-wife went over there because she believes that they got real prema, but she's not drinking it. Oh, she's just under the whammy. She even admits, I can't, I'm praying that someday I can taste this prema bhakti. It's right there in front of her here, but she can't drink it because of what? Won't take shelter of Krishna where Krishna's working. Krishna's working here. It's becoming more and more obvious every day. Those who take shelter here, really full shelter, Krishna will kill that ignorance of Kalya that's inside you that you're worshiping. If you're willing to take shelter here. But if you don't believe this preaching, you're going to believe the Putanas out there and the Kalyas, and you stay poisoned, and you'll be just like my ex-wife. Oh, when will I get Krishna Bhakti? Because I don't believe Gaurahari has it. Even though, look at Johan, look at everybody getting it, look at everybody in life, they can't even see it. That's what happens when you're under the whammy of Narayan Raj, under the whammy of the Radhakund Babajis, under the whammy of, they cannot see what's plainly obvious. Isn't it obvious we got Krishna here working through us? He's killing the demons, so we can even see how fortunate we are. But they can't see until they become willing to say, hey man, I'm really convinced that Krishna's coming through Gaurahari, and that I thought that Kalya and that Putana level was the real thing. Now I see it's not. See? Otherwise you'll never get Vrindavan. You'll never chant like the devotees here are chanting more and more and more. See, Krishna is destroying all these obstacles one by one, man. The ignorance, the stubbornness in devotees. If you come here and submit to Krishna's tutelage, oh, maybe you'll get the bam sometimes, but man, that'll free you. Hey, Krishna's working here. You think this fool on my own can do any of this? No, Krishna's coming here. He's making Gaurahari aware of these things, and then I'm sharing it with you because you're my friends. See, and it's protecting you from the Kalyas and the Putanas. They're all in Vrindavan. They're all these teachers I'm naming, all of them. See, and they can get free unless they die. If you die like that, you just carry that with you. You got to take another birth. Maybe we can help some of their disciples if they believe this preaching, because proof that they're under the whammy, proof that Balaram and Lalit are under the whammy is they can't hear this preaching. They can't understand it, and they want to bring their oneness with Guru. Here, that's Mayavadi stuff, Oh yeah, I'm equal to Gaurahari, our Guru. That ain't Vaishnavism. That's proof that they're under the whammy. Proof the Narayan Raj devotees are under the whammy is they can't see that people are getting love of God here. They just talk about it. Oh, lovely, Radhe, Radhe, Radhe. And here the Johans right in front of their face and they can't see it. That's proof they're under the whammy, isn't it? Why can't they see true love of God being transmitted? Why can't they see that Gaurahari Dasa is chanting in ecstasy day after day with the symptoms of prema listed in the book? Why can't they see it if they're not under the whammy? Come on, can you see that? If you're under the whammy, you can't see what's plainly obvious as it is. That's proof that this is better than that. Okay? This will free you from that. If you take shelter here, you'll be able to chant in ecstasy. Over there, no. You can't even see the devotees chanting ecstasy. You get envious and jealous. Proof that Francis, I'm telling you, Francis, is kind of hard. I know. It's hard. You got an ISKCON guru, man. Yeah. And he says this is abnormal. Well, hey, man, do you want Vrindavan or not, man? Because he can't see that there are people chanting in ecstasy here, like Johan, your godbrother there. In ecstasy, he can't see that's abnormal. What kind of... Come on, you want to be free of that, or you want to believe? How can you believe in somebody who's telling you that this is wrong or bad? It's like it's not even intelligent or logical. Come on, grow a brain. Can you see that? He's saying this is abnormal. But yet, Johan is chanting ecstasy, I'm chanting ecstasy, so many... You're probably getting life and he can't see it. What kind of guru is he for you now? Can he really help you? See? He can't. They won't watch because they can't watch. They consider that darkness, that ignorance to be the light. And they're so attached to it, they can't come here. The only hope is like for Francis to come here and free his own guru. Just like the wives of the Brahmins freed their husbands. They would not believe in the ecstatic devotees, right? They wouldn't believe in them. See, so the wives went, and associated with the ecstatic devotees and got the real ecstasy, and they came back, and then the husbands were convinced. That's why the disciples, many of them, have to come back here, come to here, and get this great ecstatic devotion, and bring it back to even their gurus, because the gurus are so attached to their name and their fame and their disciples and all of that stuff, they can't even, there's no hope for them. Look, Francis at least comes and listens. I don't know where you are now, Francis, but just from previous. But you see, you're still not so captivated by what your guru is. You come here to listen and can see there's something here. He can't. See? These sannyasis in the Narayan Raj, they can't either because they're very attached to name and fame. Otherwise, they see the beauty. Maybe there's some hope for somebody not too attached to that, that's really looking for this ecstatic worship. See, if you want to be free, Krishna will free you through this fool Gaurahari Das, because he's freeing everybody who will believe this preaching and lose faith in the ignorance. People just holding faith in what's ignorant still. It's ignorant to serve those who are under the whammy of Putana. Okay? Or Kalya, they don't have true ecstasy, ecstatic love. Okay? So anyway, those who are coming, they're not too attached to that out there. See, then Krishna will free you from the influence of Putana. Look at this, people coming here, look at Janaki and everybody else, you're feeling probably safe, like I am. I'm feeling safe from these disciples that go out there and are bewildered by that. Because Krishna is really protecting us. He's showing us what that is, but not showing them because they're too attached to that. They're too attached to being equal with Guru. See, isn't that acting equal there? Oh man, what do we need you, Gaurahari? We're prema devotees. I got a Balaram saying, I got an ecstatic devotee there. She's thinking, I'm an ecstatic devotee. What do I need, Gaur? Now we just go directly to Prabhupada. Thank you very much, Gaurahari, for activating us. Now we're on our way. That is so un-Vaishnava. That is so Putana. That is so Kalya, man. They're totally poisoned. And that's when you believe that darkness is the light. Thank you, Lord Krishna, for giving us the right understanding. Thank you, Parampara, for protecting us. Okay? And they have to suffer for that because they won't come under the protection. They're too attached. So what can be done? Maya has to take over. Now, Maya will teach them. Who else? Maya is teaching my ex-wife. She will not believe that this is Krishna working through this guy here and trying to free her from the putanas over there. No, I don't believe. I'm equal. I want to teach Gaurahari. She said that to me so many. I'm competitive with him. I've seen that already. I'm equal. I'm the same. Thank you very much, Gaurahari, for giving me love of Gauranga. Now I'm going to a higher stage. You went to a much lower stage and are suffering already. You probably will die like that. See? But I'm taking the charity begins at home. I'm the first one here taking the protection. Okay? I'm following the order of Prabhupada and Krishna and doing this preaching. Okay? Doing more of that. He said, do more of this preaching, and he's taking over, giving the right intelligence to those who worship in loving ecstasy, like you see here. I give the right understanding, which I get, and then I share here with you guys. See? And you guys become like this, and you start worshiping in loving ecstasy, and the Lord will give you intelligence to stay protected, even after I'm gone. See? Otherwise, if you don't make it to this stage, like Johann, then where's your protection? If you can't chant in ecstasy and relish the deep purports in a book because he is a manifestation of the book, to those who have equal faith in Krishna and the bona fide Guru, which he does, the purports of the Vedas are automatically revealed, which they are. You see, you got to be that. If you make it to the point of that, you're safe there, Madhyamadikari man, and you just develop more and more and more just from the scriptures. See, that was the meaning when Prabhupada said, when you take advantage of the book Bhagavad or the devotee Bhagavad, either are competent to destroy obstacles. But you see, you got to be advanced to the point of like Madhyamadikari, like Johann. Now, the Bhagavatam and Chaitanya Bhagavat and Chaitanya-līlā and Bhagavatam and Bhagavad-Gita will destroy whatever's in there because Krishna now can get through. He can inform him. See? You got to make it to that point before that verse works. It doesn't work to the Ritviks because they're not at the ecstatic stage like him. See? Therefore, we see the result doesn't come. You see, they go and they say, yeah, I have Prabhupada's books, but they don't come to the other end of that. See? The other end, which is this love of God, they stay, as speculative as they were when they began. Tom says, I feel scared to let go of some attachments, very scared that people do not want to be with me anymore. Ah, okay, good. I like that. That's honest. See? Just think of this, the black box, the confession booth here. See? Now you can be helped. See? If you're not honest about these things, they bite you in the ass. That's the problem. See, when they don't admit that they got a little Putana in them, if you don't admit you got some fear of, they call that, having friends and all that stuff. See? But the good news is, Tom, you got friends here, man. How many friends, if you have 2 or 3 good friends, because in this friendship here is eternal. You got more than 2 or 3 you can develop here already. And you're going to have thousands coming. You wait, man. There's no preaching like this on the face of the earth. There'll be plenty coming. Make friends with this family, man. What do you care about these persons on the Vaidhi level and all that who go and blaspheme this so that you can't make progress or anybody else and themselves? Why not just make friends with, look, we got 8 people watching here. 8 wonderful friends for you, man. Hey, and they're increasing every day because this preaching ain't going to stop. It's powerful. It gives the real shelter. Why? People are looking for the shelter. It gets more and more powerful, and it gets more and more obvious to us. And when it becomes more and more obvious to us, it becomes naturally, automatically obvious to others. See? Because we're cultivating real bhakti. How do you think it became clearer and clearer and clearer, and Lord Chaitanya started out with a handful of persons in the room, all of a sudden went to half the town, and then all the town, and then all of South India, and then just, because of this bhajan that he did and we're doing also. Doesn't that make sense there, Francis? I mean, it's just clear, isn't it? What good? I mean, I'm trying to help you. You will help your guru, man. I'm telling you, when you he can't be as logical as you can be, because this makes sense. I mean, even if you get to the point where you see it, you'll convince him too. Now, wouldn't that be nice to free your own guru? I mean, now there's so many disciples probably, but they can't do anything for him. And he can only do a little bit for them. Get them on a Vaidhi thing a little bit. See, here you go. You got somebody who really loves you, Tom. There you go. Janaki loves Tom. All right. Have here in Goa is people that trust me. They get cheated all the time by these new age persons. Or they got, what are you going to do? They got motive. They got to make money. Yeah, everybody's doing with the best they can with the deck they've been dealt with in this life. So our challenge is just to keep doing bhajan. Like I tell everybody, I come here to taste this bhakti, and then automatically everything works. Okay, so you do the same thing. Just come here and here and here and here. And chant with us and stuff, and you'll see. You got your family right here. So then you can let go, and then you'll draw your gurus in here. You'll draw the Narayan Raj people. See, but they can't come in as they are. I mean, they can come in as they are. But you got to admit, okay, I'm willing to let go of this, because you can't come in here and bring that stuff in there and think and believe in it. So I'm going to come here and believe that, you got to stay out there until you're ready to be convinced and to come in here sincerely. See, this is how you become part of the family. You start acting like devotees. See, what Janaki just said is so conclusive. I love anyone who loves my guru, I love them. You see, that's how it works. The guru, the real guru, is part of the internal potency. Okay? If you love Putana, you don't really love the real guru yet. If you love those who are serving under the whammy of Putana, that's not real love yet. That's why they don't love us. See? They don't love my preaching, man, because they want to attach to the illusion. It said, say they love me, and now don't want to be with me anymore. Family and friends, bye-bye. Exactly. Because they can't, man. They're under the Maya. Maya always tries to make you, bind you to her, and then she throws you away. See? Why? Because Krishna does a similar thing, but he doesn't throw you away like Maya does. She throws you far away from the truth, farther and farther away. Krishna throws you away also, but he comes back. See? Maya throws you away, and Maya comes back. How? In a form of another conditioned soul to bind you stronger. And then you both die, and then you both come back here, and then somebody comes, is drawn to you because of your desire for a woman and for a man and for money. See? They come, and then they leave you. How many people? They become rich and then paupers, and rich and paupers. Married, unmarried, married, unmarried. See? Now you do this is the reflection. You do this with Krishna, it's different. It's permanent. See? Now you go in now, because Krishna is now your new wealth, man, because he's the real wealth. Love of Krishna. See? This is my real wealth. See, you get it. You relish it all the way up to a point. And then Krishna separates. Where'd you go? Where'd you go? Looking for good. Where'd you go? And he always comes back. And this is an eternal affair, not just a temporary affair. See, the shadow is just working because the light is working like this. So let's go into the light, man. Let's go into the eternality instead of this constant washing machine of his shadow. Stop worshiping the shadow. Stop worshiping the putanas, man. Stop worshiping the Kalya snakes. They're in Vrindavan. They all look like your gurus, but they're really not. They don't have the power to set you free into the internal potency. That power has been given to this fool Gaurahari Dasa and proven already. When you believe it, then you'll see it. See? Because the truth will set you free. This is the truth. That is all lies. All the ISKCON thing is a temporary thing to get people to come and develop a desire. Okay, I'm ready. Where is the real guru? Narayan Raj thing too, the promise is, yes, we're Radhe, Kumbhabi, Radhe. And when am I going to get this? Whenever you get like that and develop the desire for Krishna, then you can come here. Or you'll have to wait. Who knows? Such a situation like now will come. It could be next lifetime. Maybe it's 100 lifetimes. Who knows? It was 500 years before this preaching is taking root again, huh? You got to first find it. If it disappears, you got to find the Vaidhi thing going. You got to wait for that and then hope that you develop a desire in that lifetime for Raganuga. If the Lord is preaching it. Look at all these variables. Who knows when? You maybe with a lifetime, 10, maybe 5,000 lifetimes you may have to wait. Why not get it now? It's available now, man. You can transition from Vaidhi to Raganuga this lifetime. It's done already. We've proven it. We've proven we're going by the book. The heart of the Bhagavatam is here. The power to liberate souls that are under all whammies is here. The whammy of all those demon obstacles in Vrindavan. That is killing your bhakti, man. Is the freedom is here. So mother sometimes binds me as her son. She nourishes and protects me, thinking me utterly helpless. My friends climb on my shoulders in pure friendship, saying, amputate right leg, okay. Yeah, so I don't know what your situation, Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. You have to tell me more later on. Okay, so I don't know what the extent of all this stuff is. So, my friends climb on my shoulders in pure friendship, saying, "What kind of big man are you? You and I are equal." If my beloved consort reproaches me in a sulky mood, that steals my mind from the reverent hymns of the Vedas. Taking these pure devotees with me, I shall descend and sport in various wonderful ways, unknown even in Vaikuntha. I shall broadcast such pastimes by which even I am amazed. See, and that's what you see. Okay, I'll read this again, because Taking these pure devotees with me, I shall descend and sport in various wonderful ways, unknown even in Vaikuntha. I shall broadcast such pastimes by which even I am amazed. Okay? So he came as Krishna to Vrindavan 5,000 years ago, and so he broadcasted them, but only in Vrindavan. See, nobody saw those, a few, Uddhava and some others. But mainly that was, so mainly that was for the Vrindavan devotees. Then he came again as Lord Chaitanya. You know what? For some reason, this ecstatic thing really took a lot out of me here today. I need to go rest a little bit. So anyway, I'll turn it over if anybody else wants to. Who's that? Is that Madhu Mangal? Yeah. So anyway, if somebody else wants to take over, go ahead. I need to rest. It's been a pretty ecstatic morning today. Hare Krishna.